Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another news video for Final Fantasy XIV. Please excuse my snuffly nose, the last few days has been pretty bad, and I've made myself ill for some reason. So for the 10th anniversary, the 14-hour broadcast makes its return, so we've got another 14-hour broadcast with Yoshi P, the producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV, and of course, of Final Fantasy XVI fame, along with typical guests that we would probably expect, such as Foxclan, and the Primals will have a special talk segment to commemorate their 10th anniversary. A roundtable discussion will happen with the development team for Final Fantasy XIV and much more. They also have a secondary broadcast later where they're having a light-hearted playthrough of the upcoming Final Fantasy XIV tabletop RPG, which they say is ahead of its May release. If you're like me and you've pre-ordered that, you'll definitely want to have a look at what that looks like. There's a preview image which got me very excited. We'll look at that in a moment. For the 10th anniversary 14-hour broadcast then, this takes place on the 12th of April, which is a Friday, at 8 PM PDT. If you come to the Lodestone, link in the description, and change it to your own region, it should show you what that is in your region's time zone. The main broadcast then will be on YouTube Live for both the first and second half of the live stream, as well as Nico Live and the official Final Fantasy XIV Twitch channel. The secondary broadcast is on another YouTube link. This will all be in the description, by the way, so you can come and bookmark these. It says the audio for both the main and secondary broadcast is available only in Japanese. So of course, my job then is to watch this and to translate this using Reddit translations, unofficial translations, and make summary videos of anything of interest. If you do want to watch along, then of course, we have guidelines for streamers as well. If you want to co-stream this, there's a tick next to it for pretty much everything. So it's really helpful that they've put that on there. If you're the sort of person that reacts on Twitch content, things like that, as a content creator, then they've got you covered. So after the introduction, we have the letter from a producer live. This is supposed to be a Dawn Trail specific one. They're also saying they are going to officially unbox and unveil all of the parts of the collector's edition for Dawn Trail. If you want to see the statue up close again, maybe get a closer look at any of those individual details. But they're unboxing as well as showing information about Dawn Trail and any other information that they need to tell us before the release of the game. So very excited for that. At 12 AM PDT, we're still in PDT here, we've got in real life minions section where people have sent in pictures of their pets, and Yoshi P and the team will have a great look at those. So in real life minions, there we go. We've got a Primal's 10th anniversary looking forward and back discussion with Masayoshi Soken and presumably other members of the Primals band. If you're interested in that, that's about 2 AM or 1:30 I think, until 3 AM. And then we've got a stroll with Yoshi P. The stroll with Yoshi P always has little tidbits of information. Sometimes he answers direct questions from people on various servers that he plays with. Presumably he'll be on the Japanese data centers. So obviously keep an eye out for any news from that. And then at 7 AM until 10 AM, we actually have a developers roundtable discussion, which actually will have some tidbits of information. So there'll probably be a couple of other summary videos from these segments as well that I'll get around to. But as you can see on the secondary broadcast at 8:30 until 7 in the morning, they're giving the triple triad. I see TT and I think triple triad. The tabletop RPG a go, which is really exciting. So just bear in mind the live letter, again, everything is in Japanese audio, and as they say here, it's covering information for the upcoming Dawn Trail expansion, as well as sharing some interesting 14 related data. So who knows what that'll be. Hopefully some information about how many people are playing the game and, you know, what record numbers they saw. The in real life minions section, and that's already adorable. The little kitty there, adorable, absolutely adorable. And then I personally can't wait to watch this myself, but of course I completely understand this will be at a time zone which doesn't suit for everyone, so expect summary videos and all sorts of bits and pieces on my channel. Of course, the triple triad, I keep saying triple triad, the tabletop RPG section. Look at this image here. This is an interesting one. So we've got Light Party and then magnets. These are the magnets you could buy on a like a whiteboard with a Sharpie. And then we've got ourselves AoE markers, different dye, and then Ifrit, and then an Aetheryte behind there, and then a mat. This is the mat itself is from the Japanese Fan Fest, if I remember correctly, and then there's some other merch there as well. But the AoE marker, I can't wait to unbox and play this myself in real life in May. So we'll try and do some sort of test footage of that, of me playing it. Very excited for that, which is going to be really cool. Anyway, I thought I'd make a quick video on this. Again, most people have already seen this info, but of course, I try to keep you up to date with everything that happens, even if it's just a small bulletin of what's to come. Sorry about my inactivity for the past few days. I'm ill now, as you could probably tell. There's many things to talk about there, but the long and short of the last few days of my life have been accidentally cutting my finger nearly clean off with a samurai blade, which apparently had fallen out of its racking, its support racking, as I was exploring and tidying my office space, and severing through my ring finger on my left hand. I then went to Enix and had to have 4 stitches placed in that. Whilst waiting for 4 hours for that to happen, I was in a waiting room full of people who had all sorts of problems, as you would imagine, and I've come back with a very bad chesty cough and cold. And unfortunately, my beloved dog, Millie, passed away a couple of days ago. So I've not had the greatest start to this next couple of weeks, and thank you so much for your understanding. And I've posted on social media about things, and people have been very nice about it. Lots of warm words, so thank you for that. Bear with me a little bit. I will have something other than just looking at a lodestone page in terms of videos. It's quite hard to edit when the finger, I don't know, every time I press a shortcut for editing, there's a problem. It's been a really bad time for me, and I hope people can understand why I'm as slow as I am. I'll do what I can. I do apologize fully, but I've taken physical hits as well as quite emotional ones the past few days, and yeah, I just want things to go forwards now and to look up. But part of that is looking forward to events like this. There's nothing that excites me more than Final Fantasy XIV. It's a great distraction for many people, and I need it more than ever right now. So thank you so much for watching these videos, supporting me where you do. I appreciate it, I really do. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.